Welcome to the Three the Hard Way podcast with G Wiz, DJ Black, OG Bobby P. This episode we discuss Boosie versus the Kappas, Trump trying to start World War III, Rock's daddy Rocky Johnson passes at 75, cover what caught our ears, debates Drake's Thank Me Later, and as always, in the episode, how stupid can you be?
Now, back to Three the Hard Way.
All right, welcome to Three the Hard Way, where we celebrate Southern trap and urban culture. I am 901's favorite DJ, DJ Black. My brother from the same mother, OG Bobby P. And my brother from another mother, G Wiz from Green Storm Media. Round of applause, please. Thank you. Thank you. All right, good morning, good afternoon, good night. I don't know where you're listening to, but you're now tuned in to Three the Hard Way podcast. G Wiz, what's up? What you looking for? What you G Wiz looking for something? Some shit going bad.
I got it.
You got it. All right, we good. OG Bobby P, what's up, man?
We back.
We back, man. Happy 2020 to everybody.
2020. We took a hiatus.
We took a oasis, nigga.
They go on a sabbatical.
But we back, man. So let's get right into it, man. First of all, I want to say, R.I.P. man to my homeboy Marcus Doris. Lost a real good brother, man, over the past week. We'll be celebrating his life this Friday. Everybody that knew Marcus, man, he was just a funny dude. So, man, R.I.P. to him. So in the news, Boosie Badass versus the Noops versus the Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated. Pretty boy Noops. What we just happen to have one in the building.
Don't you start.
OG Bobby P, man, how do you feel about Boosie rocking the Phi Nu Pi sweater?
All right, let's watch. So I ain't know nothing about it.
Right.
At first, then one of my neos sent it to me. My neo, but he a young noob.
Yeah.
He sent it to me. I was like, man, he got the fresh KSI shirt on. Like, and then he captioned it, Kappa Flow. Nigga, no, Boosie, no. Cause Boosie don't like Boosie know about it. His brother knew.
Yeah, his brother's a noob, right? Yeah.
So
just like me, I wouldn't go out here rocking. I know better. Like, and I done DJ for Kappa functions and everything. I would not go out here in a Kappa sweater, bro. I already know what the business is. It will be a real issue.
No, like, folks don't understand, like, I pledged hard.
Yeah. Like college.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Better Atlanta.
Yeah.
Spring 02. 106 carats, 11 tried, 5 died, 6 survived. Newt tasted. I make the chicks scream only if the cooch is clean. You know, like, we,
They buy this shit like Bloods and Crips. They
no, but like he know better. Like he know he.
So you think he just trolling?
I think he trolling because, like, after it came out and then the next day he apologized.
Yeah.
And then after it came back and he started backtracking.
Yeah. You think his brother got in the shit? Was like, hey man.
Somebody did, but then he tried to make it big. Like he gonna make it big. Like the whole videos of him trying to shimmy and stuff like that.
Oh, I think Boosie Bass gonna be off the chain.
Yeah.
Like I'm going probably. I'm gonna try to get there for that one.
And then he has no rhythm. Like he can't move his shoulders. Like it's terrible.
I think he gonna bring a whole line of noops out. I think it's gonna
like
be
his brother and all that. Like we really get loose to wipe me down though.
Yeah.
Like it's perfect.
It's shimmy. It's just shimmy perfect.
Yeah, it's like it's shimmy approved. Like it's just perfect to make you shake them shoulders. Like I ain't no shimmy because I don't like all them patting the thighs and gyrating and stuff. I'm old head.
Yeah.
Like we shimmy up high.
Okay.
You know, like we
don't be rubbing your shoulders and
no,
doing this shit.
the patting the legs and all that. Nah, we had one rule though.
What's that?
Like if you drunk and you don't know what to do, when everything else fell, hump the ground. Like, like the chicks love the hump in the ground. So, but I ain't with that.
Yeah, man, Boosie way out of line, but I mean it's Boosie. I can't even.
But Greg, you done seen us. You done seen us.
Yeah.
You done seen us fighting too.
Yeah,
Yeah. Cause okay, so I had some cats online was like, man, them Kappas need to leave Boosie alone, man. They don't want none of Boosie, and I'm like, nigga, I know some noobs that'll go at his neck. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know to bring them yappas out. don't think it's sweet just cause you see the bow ties and stuff like that. Like, bro,
The shimmy.
Yeah, they see the shimmy and think it's a game.
Yeah, cause I got a disclaimer.
Yeah.
I got a cane. I ain't never learned how to twirl. I will bust you across your head with that giant.
All right, Iran versus Trump or Trump versus Iran, World War III. This was the shortest World War I've ever been a part of, and this is the only one I've been a part of. Niggas was actually calling it World War III.
Iran said we don't want to smoke.
Man, I ran through a couple missiles though.
I ran through a pistol with a hand over his eyes.
It's like the third dude on Harlem Nights. You know, he's like, pow, pow. If you don't put that little shit up.
Yeah, that's what he was. He was shooting at 22. We shooting at 45.
Yeah, but okay, so
hold up, Trump's so gangster though.
Is he gangster?
Cause
Stupid.
it went down and he just tweeted out American flag. Like Trump gangster, bro.
He ain't got no business.
So my thing is, you knock out. Let me say, I make sure I'm saying this right. General Soleimani. That's the top-ranking Iranian general, and
have you heard of him before this?
No, but he was made famous by Trump. They sent a couple drones at him. They say that it was because he was planning to. He had plans to kill some Americans.
John did look like some off Call of Duty though. Like he looked like one of them evil characters that you be trying to kill off Call of Duty.
But you kill him because of it.
Look like that.
Did you see the pinky ring? You don't want no problem with dude.
Yeah, he got a pinky ring.
Bruh, he had a ruby on that joint, like gangster.
Real
He was
money.
a pimp.
Yeah. But see, my thing is, I don't want to make plans, right? And then somebody send a drone at me and knock me out because I made plans. Like,
We going to the club, right?
yeah, I would hate for like, you know, I'm over here and I'm talking about some niggas on Facebook. Like, man, I don't like them niggas on Facebook. And niggas send a drone at me because I was making plans, bro. I don't even know.
Didn't ask you about it.
Yeah, like you get killed over plans now.
Trump hit him with the Minority Report. Like,
You are about to do evil.
you are about to do evil. Trump in the ready room, like mapping this out. But dude, like the flag post was like a mic drop.
It was like, yeah, America.
America. Cause he ain't tweet nothing else.
Yeah.
And then it just started unfolding. Like
He don't need to tweet nothing else though. Like, I'm tired of Trump tweeting.
Trump is hilarious.
It's certain people I'm tired of social media situations. Trump is one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know what? I have deactivated. I ain't deactivated, but I don't log in my Facebook no more.
Just period.
It's some lunatics on Facebook.
Oh yeah. You have no idea.
Hey, the lunatics, they post everything too. I go to where civilized people are on Twitter.
Trump on Twitter, right?
Yeah, but it's civilized over there. Like you can go to your section of the world.
And just migrate to what you like to.
Yeah, like I'm following Mastermind Twitter, Black Capitalist Twitter.
Mastermind.
Yeah, like they always talking about money, like getting money,
Okay.
and they apply pressure.
Yeah.
Because if you constantly follow them, you constantly seeing them talk about money, talking about getting this, you like, bro, I need to get off my tail
And go get some money.
and go get some money.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, that's what I follow. Follow this chick. What the hell? Capital SB BR Invest. This dude in Memphis. He flipping houses in Memphis. Like it's some money. What are they
I follow the dude that's kicking people out of houses in Memphis. Have you
Yeah.
seen that dude?
No, what's his
Bruh, I don't know his name, but this nigga is. I'm talking about he cussing people out while he putting their couches out.
Like he owned the house.
Yeah, get out. I'm talking about he talking reckless, man.
It ain't Thad Matthews, is it?
No, it's not. No, it ain't that. That is crazy,
But it's the fish ready.
it's the fish ready. Philly man robs store and leaves a note, says, "I'm sorry, but I have kids. My kids are hungry."
That's sad, dude.
That's sad.
He could have kept the note though.
Yeah, I wouldn't have left nothing. Like that's that a little too much information?
Not gonna help out.
Yeah, because obviously he got caught.
But I think about it like if I couldn't get a job,
Yeah.
and I got my kids at home,
Right.
would I go get it?
Damn right, I'll go get it. I'd try.
So does it justify it?
No.
No.
I mean, it justifies it for him.
Like if you were gonna go get it, you just said you would go get it.
Yeah.
So does it justify it?
I have gone got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't leave no note though. I ain't say, yes, I apologize, police, for selling crack cocaine. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, man, you just do what you do. Like,
yeah, like it ain't no reason to overshare it.
my thing is, man, I feel like, and even in my own situation, like I'm not proud of necessarily some of the things I've done, but I do feel like God gave me several opportunities prior to that to get my stuff together, and I chose not to. And so I ended up with my back against the wall. And so, you know, I don't know this man. I don't know his situation, but I do believe that he probably had several years prior to that to kind of get his stuff together prior to having to go into the Walgreens and rob the pharmacy. You see what I'm saying?
Tell them folks he got 15 seconds.
That's what he told me.
That's what the note said.
He got what?
15 seconds.
Or he gonna blow this.
We'll blast if I have to. Like,
Hell no.
so y'all don't think it's legit? You don't think he got no kids?
I mean, he probably got kids.
He been watching too much Spike Lee movies. Inside Man.
Yeah, he got Wi-Fi too, so the nigga could have went 1 month without Comcast. You know what I'm saying? Fed his children.
Man, you hard old dude, man.
I'm sorry. I was single dad, man. My daughter from turn 18. I can't tell you all the things I've done to make sure that she was straight in this life.
The truth, I can understand why he did it, but it's not right.
Yeah, I ain't knocking
Why
him.
they right?
Because you're not supposed to do that.
Why not? Who says that? Where
The
is
law?
the law? Who wrote the law?
The lawyers.
Bro,
That's why they call them lawyers.
So in my job, bro, I get to read a lot of contracts, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of legality work and all that. Bro, it's so many loopholes. And, and everybody's trying to make sure you ain't get over. Like, lawyers is a shady game, bro.
Yeah.
There's not a loophole in that store, though.
Yeah, it is.
If I go into a store with a pistol and say you niggas got 15 seconds,
You
that's strong arm robbery.
That's why you go in there with a hammer.
Why?
That's still armed robbery. It ain't strong. I guess it's strong.
It's
arm.
not armed robbery.
With a hammer?
With a hammer, it ain't a strong arm robbery.
It's a weapon.
Yeah.
What if I go in there with a paper plane then?
Man, if they feel like if they gonna lay down on the ground for it.
He's supposed to.
But you don't know. If I got that raincoat on and pull them fingers up in that jut like they do in the cartoons.
If you go into a business with the intent of extracting money out of the business without
a card,
you are creating a situation that the lawyers are going to handle for you.
I don't know, man. It's sad. It was hard for me to read that. Like,
I mean, I feel bad for dude. I hope he, get his stuff together, man. I feel for his kids. You know what I'm saying? If he got kids, I hope he get his situation together.
That's if he got kids.
Yeah.
That might not even think he got kids.
Oh no, bro. Oh no. That's a hell of a note to leave after you done pulled the pistol in somebody's face. I'm sorry.
He never showed a weapon. So that's simple. It's just simple.
Because they operated in 15 seconds.
That's
why he
he
come out with that yawk.
So it just taught you a valuable lesson. When you want somebody to do something for them, you time box it.
Right. And hand them a note. Hey, you have 28 seconds.
Maybe he could have asked him. They just gave it to him.
Like, yeah. What if he said, man, I'm really hurting out here, man.
Nigga would looked at him and just stirred.
And that's when you pull that yawk. Nigga, I ain't playing. You know what I'm saying?
I asked first.
All right. So Rocky Johnson's father, The Rock's father, Rocky Johnson, has passed at the age of 75. R.I.P. to Rocky Johnson. R.I.P. to The Rock's family.
Yeah, because we big wrestling fans.
Yeah, we wrestling fans out here in
wrestling.
the 901.
WRASSLIN. Wrestling.
He did wrestle in Memphis for a while. Wrestling. So man, R.I.P. to him.
Just think.
Yeah.
Without him, we wouldn't have The Rock.
We would not have The Rock. You will not smell
What the rock is cooking.
Keep your ass up there.
All right. All right. LSU versus Clemson.
That was a heck of a game, dude.
Dude, it was a heck of a game. At the football. You didn't even watch it this
That
year.
I
nigga.
told you I don't like football.
You
That,
don't like
hey,
football?
I told you
that man
You
was
like
watching.
football,
Hey,
bro.
that man was over there watching the ultimate frisbee.
Dodgeball championship.
Cornhole.
He watched Game of Thrones.
Invitational. This nigga,
On a Monday night. You
he
know?
watching the cornhole invitational.
I played on Christmas. It was fun.
Cornhole.
Yeah, it was fun. So.
All right. Joe Burrow for LSU showed his ass. 5 touchdown passes, one running pass, 5. He threw for 5 touchdowns in the national championship game. Like, old boy went off.
It looked like they had him shook at first. Then he was like,
that first half was a little bit.
and I was like, oh, this is just football, bro.
What's it you got to think? Trevor Lawrence, Clemson, they hadn't lost in 2 years.
But he didn't
A
score.
game.
He didn't throw a touchdown.
No. It was. They had his number, and then, like I said, Joe Burrow went off.
But that's the SEC football, man.
Yeah. Randy Moss son plays for LSU as well.
So
you know he was.
So they showed Randy Moss baby mama then and before.
Was it different?
West Virginia. That's all I got to say.
What's the difference?
She from West Virginia.
I've never been there, so what's the difference?
I'll show you a picture later.
For all my Tennessee Titan fans, Tennessee Titans in the Final Four for the national championship. It's 4 more teams to go. I've had so many discussions with some of you guys about these teams. I am a Dallas Cowboys fan. DC for L, DC for life, Dallas Cowboys for life. You cannot have a secondary team, in my opinion. If you have a team, that is your team. And I'm hoping that Tennessee wins, but I am not adopting Tennessee after my Cowboys season as my team.
Are the meanest people when they get put out.
I'm just saying, like,
them and Lakers.
Yeah,
The meanest people when they get put out.
I know. What, man? Some of my homeboys hit me up like, man, you can have 2 teams if you want to. Like, bro, to me that goes.
I don't think they have 2 teams, but you know they gonna.
Man, I heard niggas say
Tennessee.
this my secondary team, like as if your first team you already expected them not to win. Like, oh, for real, that's her.
What is that before or after? Boy, I wanna do something.
Boy, she been eating people.
Okay, which one? Hold on, which one's before?
We got to talk about Trick Daddy. Trick Daddy arrested on we're gonna get back to that. Trick Daddy was arrested on cocaine
again?
DUI. Yes, they ought to know Trick Daddy got this bad with him. I think they already know. But man, some of the memes that came out of this one, bro, like they done had him on all of the relaxer boxes. It's been ridiculous. They treated Trick Daddy awfully. They done gave him dukes and relaxers and
put an Asian woman wig on him.
awful.
Trick Daddy don't care though.
No, he don't care.
But I'm kind of upset he medicating himself with cocaine for lupus.
Why?
He's been doing that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You sure that's why he
That's
medicated
probably how he got it.
That what he
for
said.
lupus?
Mhm.
He said I got lupus, man, so I need this blow.
Quack.
He just blow. Did y'all see Young Jock?
Driving the what's it called?
Was he a Lyft driver? What is he?
I ain't knocking his
ride
hustle.
share.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
I ain't
But
knocking his
he's a
hustle.
DJ on the radio, like he got a morning show.
I ain't knocking his hustle.
He
Easy
can't-
way to
you can
make
go out
money.
there and rob a store,
On my
but you
way to
can't drive
home.
a
Hey, like, all right, we gotta talk about this. We ain't did this in a minute, but
What's
we gotta
that?
talk about
Okay.
it. Niggas is crazy.
Okay.
That's the only way I can describe it. Like,
All right.
they wanna put you on a status symbol for doing something good, and if it ain't like them, he getting money.
Right.
I thought it was all about that. Get money ain't how you getting it, it's getting it, right?
Yeah,
So what's wrong with him driving for Lyft? Ain't he getting money?
he is.
So what's wrong with it?
I just would trip out if your guy pulled up and said, "Man, you requested a Lyft driver." Like,
We going to the north?
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You headed to Red Crest?
You headed to the crib, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Not
if Project
right,
Pat pulled up to pick me up or to drop out, let's say Uber Eats. Let's say I'm waiting on Uber Eats, and Project Pat show up at the door with my what's the new chicken plate Guthries. He show up with my Guthries. Bruh, I'm probably trip out. I'm just saying.
But you know he ain't gonna get robbed because he keep the revolver.
He keeps the revolver.
Yeah.
Knock your teeth is out there.
You need to get your shit straight.
But like, I don't see why we hating on him. Like nothing.
It's not.
wrong.
I think you portray this persona, right? So when you portray this persona, and then you have to live a real life, it's just interesting.
But maybe he had it when he was acting like that, but now he don't.
But what if he still got it and he driving a Lyft?
Well, yeah.
He giving the percep. So we're see that's the thing we're doing. We're
We gave it to
perceiving
him.
that he doesn't have it.
Right.
But
What he said was he was showing his kids that you can live an honest life and you can have a regular job and do your thing.
Okay then.
And
no wrong with that.
nothing wrong. I don't knock
So
it at all.
the thing is, people chasing fame, bro. Like they chasing fame, and everybody want to be super famous.
But when you perpetuate this persona and then you don't have it anymore, you've put this into the atmosphere. So people are going to judge you.
What
by
if he
this.
still got it? What if he still got it? Like
He
we
explained why he was doing
like
it.
we still assuming that he ain't got
He
it.
explained why he was doing
That man could have real estate,
I
stocks, and bonds, and his money is good for the rest of his life. And he like, you know what? I'm bored. Let me go drive for Lyft.
I don't care. I think people just like to see you.
I don't care. Like I don't care because I know millionaires, thousandaires, hundred thousandaires
Right.
that look like everyday regular people, and you
knew
never
one.
know.
True.
And you never know. So like, don't judge a book by its cover just because somebody doing it. I like that kind of like irritates me for real.
We learned from spending all this money and doing what he was doing. that
Like
that's
it ain't
not it.
it ain't nothing in it like that, and that's part of the problem with the black dollar. The black dollar doesn't circulate in the community long enough because we heading up to go spend it to buy some Jordans or some polo.
True.
So
but that's what I'm saying. Okay, so my problem is this is not the image that he perpetuated.
Okay,
he didn't say back then, meet me in the hood. We're gonna talk about stocks. He said, meet me in the hood. It's going down.
He's older now, Black.
that was-
Meet me in the
He's
trap.
older now, Black.
that was
He
a
learned. He
that was a
learned.
22, 23-year-old young
Yeah,
jock.
he older.
Hey, 22, 23-year-old me, you ain't want to see me either coming. I was out here a walking zombie.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah. Well, shout out to young jock, man.
No, he want to bag about young jock now.
You need a ride now.
Yeah,
I mean, I might be in Atlanta and
you better hope.
catch me in the hood.
Better hope Project Pato
Patrick Pata.
driving that Uber Eats.
Hey, real talk though. See, like I saw Pat boss up. Like Pat.
So, it's bossing up now.
Well, no, Pat started. What is it
Deliver
called?
pizza.
No. A temp agency. Like,
Yeah.
I knew people that worked for Project Pat's temp agency. Like, that's to me. That's about. So when you get that money,
So what if Jock bossing up, and what if his drivers just couldn't fill in, so he had to do it? Because at the end of the day, the boss got to do it. I'm just giving you a hypothetical situation. What if he like, I give y'all all the cars y'all drive for Lyft, and then the drivers didn't fill in, and he filled in for him?
he didn't say that.
He would boss up.
Maybe he didn't want you to know he was older.
Yeah, but he bossing up. I consider that bossing up. If you got a fleet of cars and you got different people driving you for Lyft, that's bossing up too, right?
I mean, but if even if he's broke, he's just doing what he got to
See,
do.
we keep
Yeah.
saying he
I'm
broke.
just saying, even
Yeah.
if he is, he's just doing what he got to do.
Right.
And
We just talked about
Hold
it.
up.
Man went in the store,
hold up, celebrity broke is different from nigga broke.
but it's the same with all
Cause
it is.
we eating ramen noodles broke.
It's the same with all it
He
is.
might be eating bologna and cooked cheese.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? But he might not
Hold
be
up.
eating Ritz crackers
Hold
either.
up.
You know
We
what I'm saying?
were talking about Hammer, bro. Hammer had $10 million.
And was broke.
That's broke.
Yeah, because his debt to
that's what
asset
I'm saying,
ratio was off.
But he had 10 mil, bro. You ain't got 10 mil when you saying you broke. I don't care who you is.
Depends where you at.
Yeah. I would move to Oakland then.
The man.
Yeah.
I had 10 mil, nigga. You think I was yo got it?
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. Next year, you be driving in the lift.
Yeah, but I will say, us as black people, we gotta do better about that. Like,
Like,
you know,
We do like that, and I've been seeing that a lot of that recently. I hate that we do hate on each other like that. I hate that we, even if we see each other trying to be successful, it's a hate thing. Like, I saw somebody recently hating on some people who were doing better for themselves, making some bread for themselves, and somebody had the nerve to hate on them, like quit posting what you posted and stuff like that.
that's Jock. Like
bro.
they recorded Jock out here getting it. Like whatever, however, he getting it.
Yeah.
He ain't go to the store or Walgreens and say, "I got kids." with a
Here's a
note.
note.
I
You
got kids and you got 15 seconds.
15 seconds. I'm gonna let it
So-
blow.
So that's the side of it is that
Yeah.
he doing that when he could be out here robbing or be
Well,
out
I'm
here.
sure he know the plug. Or see, he know somebody that's the plug. I'm
Or
sure
we-
Jock good for a pack. You know what I mean?
Or we gonna see him on the newspaper like we just seen Trick.
Yeah. And then we'll say he's stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's real talk.
So we out here championing the wrong thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
But who am I?
Yeah, man. Shout out to Jock, man.
Beanie Man.
Do your thing.
Good job, OG.
Who am I?
Who am I? All right.
Who am I?
So what has your ear? G Wiz. What you been listening to? Man, it's been since 2019, man. You done heard something you like. You know what I'm
What's
talking
that guy named? Sir.
about? Sir.
Yeah.
Sir.
Yeah, he signed with, what's the name of those guys? Same one,
Oh,
Kendrick Lamar signed
Kendrick
with.
Lamar. He signed with who Kendrick Lamar signed
TD.
with? TDE. Yeah. Top Dog Entertainment. Sir.
Oh, that's what that means?
Yeah, Top Dog. Yeah.
He's blues. I'm not a blues singer. R&B.
R&B singer. That sound a blues singer?
What?
I
Blues is in it.
lost my shoes in California. All right, OG Bobby P. What you been listening to, man? What has your ear?
Man, low key, this is on my car playlist, my work playlist, my cleaning the house playlist, that Rod Wave Ghetto Gospel.
Rod Wave.
Rob Wade.
G Wiz put me up on Rod Wave.
Bruh,
I mentioned it last time.
Yeah.
that Rod, bruh, my son be like, Daddy on this number Rod Wave.
He dope
I
like
got
that.
him in there singing it.
Yeah.
My partner said he don't like his depressing music, but bruh, I like it.
He suffered with, what you call it? Depression.
PTSD. Yeah.
So he is what I want Kivo Money to do.
Okay.
'Cause,
Okay.
like Kivo can sing.
Yeah. Kivo got a new project. Kivo sound pretty good on this new one too.
How he mix his singing in with his rapping is like perfect.
Yeah.
And then he got Kevin Gates, and if you listen to early Kevin Gates project where he was a little introspective, gave that motivational rap like that. That's what I like, that hood motivational rap. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, I ain't in the hood no more. I don't even need it, but
It just sound good.
no, like I got roots, bro. But you know what I'm saying?
I don't need it, man. It's like you talking about it like it's corn whiskey. I don't need it, but you know I
I
still
don't
drink
need
some of
it.
that shit sometimes.
I feel it like that's the perfect analogy. Like nigga, like it's like I can go buy a Top Shelf hen, but every now and then I want to paint a palm sun. You know what I'm saying? I don't need it.
Let me get some blue top.
Make sure you put the paper bag right.
Yeah, don't let nobody know. You know what I'm saying? I want to spend $5. Me, I done listened to NBA YoungBoy has a new one called "Don't Make Sense." I like that one. It's a hot say something.
I tried.
NBA YoungBoy.
Dude, it's trash.
Come on, man. I'm all who you say I am. A nigga that could say I'm all who I say I am. Bro, you gotta respect that. But Roddy Ricch is the other one I've been listening to.
I tried. I ain't with it.
Roddy Ricch got this song called "The Box" and the ad libs, bro. On the
That's
box.
the one we listened to on the way down.
Man, I love.
I
the
tried.
ad-libs. You don't like Roddy Ricch?
I tried to get with the young kids and do the whoa and all that, but I ain't with it.
You can't rock with.
No, I ain't with it.
And you like Rod Wave?
Bro, you don't like Rod Wave?
Rod Wave dope. I'm just saying,
Nah,
y'all, you
bruh.
can't. Roddy Rich.
Bruh,
I put your new Forges on the Jeep. Y'all don't like that?
Rod Wave say, you the reason I don't love. I hate you, bitch. Like, that's what I'm talking about.
See, he just angry. He's angry.
No, I feel him though.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Because you drink Blue Top sometimes. You
Nah.
know what I'm saying?
Palmer's son.
Palmer's son.
No, but like I feel I feel him. Like there's a lot of stuff. Like he got this song called Darkest Emotions, and he talking about how he talked to his heart, and it's like his heart is like it'll stop beating.
He probably hear his heart all the time.
Nah.
He's slick, sad blues.
Like he,
blues rap.
hey, that's what it is. Like he like my heart will stop if I keep it. Like bro, I feel him. Maybe I'm just a depressed nigga like that.
Every song.
Yeah.
He got a party track.
Green Light probably the closest. Green Light. Pistol in the club don't seem right.
Oh no, it's a problem already. He brings a problem, don't he?
Yeah.
Shout out to Rod Wave with the issues.
Everybody said pistol in the party don't seem right.
Don't seem right.
Yeah.
All right, 3 the Hard Way Spotlight. Drake, Thank Me Later. Y'all remember Thank Me Later?
That's 10.
Drake?
That's 10 years ago.
10 years ago.
First,
Clean face Drake.
first album after So Far So Gone.
Yeah, mixtape.
First official album.
Yeah, first album.
I remember it was like a bidding war, signing war to get Drake. He signed with Cash Money, Young Money.
Which that surprised me, and I thought he wasn't gonna do well. Like, I was like,
Why you signed to an artist?
yeah, but it is obviously the best decision he probably could have made.
And I listened to it.
I think it legitimized him as because he had no legitimacy as a. I think he was.
I think he could get it by himself though.
Dude,
think so?
so far so gone. You
Yeah.
gotta look at the vibe back then. It was a level of
Baggy jeans and t-shirts.
No,
we
I
wasn't
can't-
wearing tight pants and shit.
I'm lost for words on how it was, but it's all about I find it first.
Yeah.
And it's about when you get a new toy, you want to be the first kid with the toy and you want to show everybody. So it was like a secret club that knew about Drake.
Yeah, and then like it was the ushering in of that emotional music and rap kind
And we
of
will
like,
still have CDs.
we still had CDs.
And people were burning CDs.
Yes, I was burning CDs.
So if you were the lucky ones to run across So Far So Gone, and then you knew about Drake, you were like, okay, and then you felt like you was part of this niche, and then it just lit fire.
yeah.
Because if you find a BlackBerry with the side scroll,
He lost. What was the story? He lost his BlackBerry. Yeah. Drake, man, like him having roots in Memphis, there were a couple people who were family members of Drake that actually had the project early, and so we'd be hanging out, and a partner, a friend of mine, or someone would be like, "Hey, come check this out." And that was like some of my first time hearing Drake, like riding in the car, blazing one, like, oh, who is this? Oh, this is Drake. Like his dad from Memphis. This is new project, and it's finna blow. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then like a month later, it's like, oh, I heard Drake on the low. You know what I'm saying?
Drake like he was one of the first ones to really open up and be real. Like put the emotions on wax, exactly how he feel, and not put up this quote unquote persona.
Yeah.
Even though Drake is a persona of his, but like he didn't, like you were just saying, Young Jock was Meet Me in the Trap. He wasn't no trap dude. He was about the chicks,
Right.
and he was about him. So any everyday dude can listen to him.
Well, I think he understood that women actually were the market. Like there were certain, being in the music industry, there were people would tell you, hey man, you need to do a woman song, a chick song, right? But Drake was like, niggas don't buy no albums. Like women and little girls buy albums. Little girls get their mom and dad to buy the album, and women buy these projects. So Drake went all in on, I'm gonna get the female audience. and like songs like Fancy. He went all in on it and he won.
With a terrible Switch Beats track. I hate Switch Beats.
You hate Switch? Fancy is dope,
I hate
though.
Switch Beats, though. I like the joint with Nicki Minaj.
Okay.
I like the one with Bun B. Shout out to Houston. He had to do that. And the one with Drake. The one with Jay-Z wasn't as good as I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Because it was just two rappers rapping.
Yeah, I think Jay saw him at the time. I think Jay saw him as comp.
Oh, they talked about shots. Like he recently did an interview because you know he got a project coming out soon.
Yeah.
He did an interview with Elliot Wilson of Rap Radar. That he talked about that, like him and Jay-Z take shots at each other.
Yeah.
Quite frequently.
Yeah.
And
I don't understand how Jay actually saw him as competition like that.
Because Drake can rap. Drake can rap. No, quiet pause because he got something to say. But Drake can rap, dude. Like he got bars. Witty bars too, and he got catchy hooks that like catchy bars that have everybody just randomly hollering them out.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was more of Drake's persona. I think him coming off a TV show. I think he had a fan.
Ain't nobody
base.
watch that TV show.
Man, every kid, all the kids,
Bro, I ain't watch that
they
TV
came
show.
up on that show, bro.
No, it was a Canada show. Degrassi.
Degrassi wasn't Canada, nigga. Degrassi was on Disney.
Who watched it?
Everybody.
No.
You was just old in 2010.
Bruh.
Nigga,
Hey.
all the kids up under 2010 watched Degrassi.
Hey, do me a favor, y'all. If y'all listen to this episode and y'all watch Degrassi, comment.
Yeah, hit
and
us up.
Tell us if
Yeah.
y'all watch Degrassi. Because
I
I
know
don't.
everybody was watching Degrassi.
Bro, I don't know nobody know about no wheelchair Jimmy, bro. Like, no.
I'm telling
You
you.
know his name.
Because I done followed Drake's career. Like, I know about that.
Exactly.
Bro, ain't nobody
Old
listening to
nigga
Degrassi. Paul, my son, talking.
All right. Shout out to Drake, man. Thank me later. Definitely a thank you later. 10 years later, 2020. Still resonating as a project, man. So how stupid can you be? What we got popping?
Man.
Are we in Florida?
No, we're not in Florida.
Good job.
We are in Philadelphia.
Philly.
So we got an ex-Drexel professor arrested for spending $96,000 in grant money at the strip club.
$96K.
$96,000 at the Shake Joint.
One night?
No, it was a course of nights. This man was out here balling. He spent $200,000 in total at the grant money, where he was buying stuff off iTunes, buying clothes and everything. Man, how good a time are you having if you spending $96,000 in the strip club? I know dudes make it rain.
Player Fly was with him. I'm sure.
Bruh.
He was. Let's do it.
Like, what are you doing? He's an African though,
That's what it is.
bro.
African American, either one.
Nah,
you give
he-
us $200K in free money.
He was an
If
African.
$200K hit my account tonight, right now,
You want to shake?
I don't know, but there's gonna be some losses.
Bro,
There's
I'm
gonna be a few.
I like strip clubs. I really like strip.
That nigga said screws. That nigga almost said screw club. It almost took him back to 2010. That man said screw club.
Like, I like the shake. Like, I really like it. I like the interaction. I just like to talk to the ladies. You know what I'm saying? But 96,000.
See, 96,000, you ain't got to talk no more. You could just
Take him home.
baby, come here. Come live with me.
I can do that now.
Because you balling.
I ain't balling. I just got a mouthpiece. I can talk to you. Like, come here, man. Let me holler at you, little mama.
Man, but see, you got to do a whole lot of talking. You got to be really pimping and everything.
I enjoy the conversation.
But see, 96K, you could pay them to go home. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, want to go home, man.
Like, you can leave now. You know what I'm saying?
But it's grant money.
That's the problem.
Federal grant money.
That's
so
the issue right there.
They wrote a grant and the government gave him $200,000. He chooses to go get some trim at the strip club for $96,000.
Throw it up a chick crack.
Yeah.
Throw $96K up a chick crack.
Hey, y'all. That's pretty stupid though.
That's stupid as can be.
No, and you have to turn in receipts. Like, it's government funded, so you got to turn in receipts when you spend this money. No receipts.
I would just take pictures of the strip club and be like, "This is where it went."
Bruh, I be
because you have to do the things.
No, about strip club.
I'm sure he Instagram half of it.
Bro, I would have took it back to the 90s. I would have had a Polaroid camera in that joint. I've been flipping that picture out like, bro. Yeah, I would have had them just with a tat in my room, face hanging. Like, it would have been like, what's that movie called? Hangover, all over again. For $96,000,
yeah,
make it rain. But you live once, YOLO.
Yeah, and he gonna live the rest of it in jail. A lot of it anyway.
Pretty stupid, YOLO.
Yeah, man. All right, man. This has been Through the Hard Way podcast. Make sure you go check us out on IG. Check us out on Facebook. Check out the podcast on iTunes, on Google Play, and also
throughthehardway.com.
Make sure you go to throughthehardway.com. Man, it's 2020, man. Turn up. We want everybody to share what we got, man. Make sure you sharing the podcast with everybody. Nigga, like he hit that strong one time. Make sure you're sharing the podcast with your friends and family, man. Make sure you passing this around. This has been Through the Hard Way podcast. Y'all stay up.